How you doing, everybody? This is Jason Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Recent Pickups Volume 2. So, obviously, I go to big box retailers in the place I currently live in. Luckily for us, there's an FYE. I did not buy this for $130, though. Luckily for me, it's been out for a while. They wanted to get rid of it. They took down the price, so got it for about 30 bucks. That's $100 off of retail. That's pretty good. What is it? The glare is going to be nasty on this, but I'm going to try to do my best here. Night of the Living Dead 60th Anniversary Set. Now, this is an FYE exclusive. I love the cover art on this. I do own it on Blu-ray because I never thought I was going to go with this. And it comes with the 2-disc Blu-ray set, which mine's only one, so maybe there's something different on here, some interviews. Now next, what do we get here? Next is the American Pie collection, 9-movie collection. Now, am I interested in all 9 of these movies? No. Would I prefer them on VHS? I believe I have one of them on VHS. At least the first 2 I prefer on VHS. I don't know why. And when I saw them in the theaters, at least the first and the second one, not the third. In the American Reunion, I never saw. Double Dragon with the old EAS sticker on the back of it. This has Robert Patrick, which was the T-1000, some other guy, and Scott Wolf, who was in Party of 5 and White Squall, one of my favorite movies. And I've seen this before. I don't know if I saw it on TV, but I know what I saw. I don't think it was that good, but at the end of the day, I like Double Dragon. Surprisingly, I haven't tracked down any complete in box copies of Double Dragon. I almost pulled the trigger on one a year ago, but when I opened up the game, ripped, like completely ripped, tabs ripped off. I was like, not happening. It's not worth that much money. What else we get here? This is a movie I've seen bits and pieces of, but I haven't seen the whole one. And there's got to be an appreciation for this movie because before Halloween, before Friday the 13th, and I believe even before The Exorcist, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even though Exorcist is not really part of the slasher, it's just a horror type movie, but it gets mixed up every once in a while. But this is one that was one of the first of its kind in the 70s. Black Christmas, collector's edition. It's got a bunch of different features on here. It's from Scream Factory. Their cover art alone is great. I figure I'd pull the trigger finally on The Hills Have Eyes. Again, certainly didn't pay that much for it. I forget how much I paid for this one, but, you know, a lot of these videos in FYE are videos that are slowly going to make their way somewhere else, liquidation, or probably terminated. Who knows what they do with it. You like that? You like how I threw that in there? And this has a ton of special features. The New York Ripper. I don't know if I have this on Blu-ray DVD. I don't think I do. I think when I scanned it, it didn't come up. I have something similar to it, but the most controversial horror film ever made. Again, sorry for the glare. These are all not open, and usually these things will have some glare to them, but this is the unrated version of the movie. Someone has taken a big bite out of the Big Apple. That sounds like something I would say. The special features in here, it's got some good ones in here. No deleted scenes that I see, but, it's got locations. New York City locations then and now. That's pretty cool. So, excited to pop that in, for sure. I think we got a few more things here. This is a weird one. I've heard of this movie. It's a very old movie, but it looks... You know how all these VHS and everything I have, it has a certain look to it. This has a look to it as it being very new. And it's not. It's really old. Actually, this came in 82. It's called The Living Dead Girl. This one right here. I told you a while ago that my daughter picked me out a Care Bear. And of course, being from the 80s doesn't mean you have to be a fan of these, but in the 80s, Care Bears was the shit. It is very difficult to find vintage Care Bears. Do I want them sealed, complete in box? I don't think they came sealed. Do I want them complete in box? I don't really care. I think that they're cool. Am I going to remove these ones out of there? Nope. I love the boxes. We've got one bear that she got me, and now we've got Grumpy Bear. I love the way these look. I don't know if they're like, the Ghostbusters figures or the He-Man figures where it represents the same way that it looked at one point. I don't believe it does. I'm pretty sure they look completely different. Anybody know out there, you can let me know. I'm going to look it up actually after this video, but the detail that goes into these and how good they look, it's just great. So, I was talking about Ghostbusters and the reproductions. They are coming out with more and more of them. I kind of wish they stopped and called it for what it is, because that entices me to go try to find these. These ones I did not find in the store. I did order them online. I'm going to tell you this right now. I knew when these things were being released, roughly, and finding them anywhere. I don't know when they're out. I've gone at night. I've never gone early in the morning because obviously, like I've said millions of times, I work, so it's usually in the mornings now, for now. But I got them both at a good price. I did it on eBay, and I didn't sit there and watch it and let somebody come after me. People have been snagging these up like crazy. It was a bid, so you bid now or you can buy it now or whatever. I bid once right before it ended, which is not such a bad idea, but you have to be very cautious with that, because if you put your bid too high, like you could have a bid of, we'll say, like for this, it was $15 I had a bid on it. And if you say your maximum's 25 or your maximum's 50, somebody can go in there right before, and I've seen it happen, where they increase it very fast, even within a minute of hitting the bid button. But I did it, we got it, and we didn't spend a whole bunch of it, so a whole bunch of money, because these things are typically 20, so I actually saved myself $5, so I'm proud of myself. But the Fearsome Flush. Now, I had this somewhere. I don't know where, but I had the vintage version of this, the authentic version of the Fearsome Flush. I had no idea that that's what it was called. I forgot. I just remembered it was a toilet that had a giant mouth and eyeballs. Bug-eyed Ghost. I did not have the Bug-eyed Ghost when I was younger. A buddy of mine did. And what you do is you smack it or squeeze it, and that eyeball shoots up as you're like sitting next to me. First, get a good look at him. There we go. Good job. Finding these on VHS in good condition for whatever reason. I'm not looking for sealed. I saw sealed graded. Let's go back to this for a second. Let's hold off on showing you this. I saw a graded sealed VHS from WADA. I didn't know WADA would grade a VHS, but apparently they do. I wonder if they grade a laser... Excuse me. I wonder if they grade a laser disc. It's a good question. But finally found them in the good condition. The only difference I would have wanted on this one is the Pizza Hut on the bottom right-hand side. I believe that was only a sticker that was adhered to the, the cellophane, the plastic that holds the VHS together. But the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I actually watched this last night while doing an edit for the intro video for this video and any future recent finds videos going forward. Such a great VHS. Jim Henson's Productions was all over this in the second one, not the third one. You can clearly tell if you've ever seen it. It is what it is. Still a good movie, but yeah, I almost forgot to include those, and I would have been so upset with myself. But hey, this one came with it. I already do own it, but this is a little better condition copy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. I don't think this needs any introduction. And I'd love to do a review on these videos at some point. I have a lot to say about them. I don't know if it's any more or less than anybody else has ever said, but they mean a lot to me. Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, He-Man, Transformers, G.I. Joe. Very different time. Last and certainly not least, depending on who you talk to, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Everybody gets this confused with Turtles in Time, which is actually a Super Nintendo game and was in the arcade. As always, you let me know in the comment section down below. What was your favorite thing that we got? Was it the Night of the Living Dead? Was it the American Pies? Does anybody know anything about those movies? You let me know. Double Dragon, Black Christmas, Turtles VHS, the Ghostbusters toys, and of course, the Grumpy Bear. You let me know as always in the comment section down below. What was your favorite thing? My favorite thing has to be the Turtles VHS. And for the Ghostbusters, we're going to have to do some moving around in the game room. Not serious moves, but up here is a Sean and Bret Hart battle pack. And that's going to have to move somewhere down in here, because I need to keep those figures together, even though if you look at the whole room, it's kind of a lot going on there. But anyway, that's for another time. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the House of Fun and Video Games, because 111 other awesome, amazing folks show up every video, show support for your boy, getting us some great conversations. And I bet you that with those 111 other awesome, amazing folks, they hit that notification bell. So anytime that I post another pickups video, thrift time and finds, reviews, more nonsense, more chaos, they'll, like you, will be notified right away as soon as that comes out. So go ahead and do those few things for me, please, because I'd love to have you back. We're having a great time. Couldn't be more happier. This is Jason's House of Fun and Video Games. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next video.